So, I'm bringing up the topic of inflammation again here in this video because I think it's very important and has the ability to help a lot of people. And so, just about every disease starts with inflammation. And inflammation is not the bad part of the disease, right? But it creates the symptoms, right? So, typically, the general medical procedure is to focus on the symptom, right? And we're focusing on the symptom, but the symptom is not the cause of the issue. So when we focus on the symptom, we're actually missing part of it. So we ignore the cause of the issue. So in most cases, inflammation starts with dehydration, right? If you come in and you train with us, you know we talk about drinking water, right? Especially when you train, it's super important. But there's a missing piece to that I'll go over in a bit because I want to get to this important part. So dehydration can start on a body fluid level and then go to a cellular level. It starts at the body fluid level and then will go to a cellular level, right? So when you're dehydrated, you're thickening the blood, right? And the osmotic pump doesn't work properly, right? So when we're thickening the blood, the circulation goes down. If there's less circulation, there's less blood flow, oxygen, nutrients, right? Things don't function as well. Our body needs oxygen, nutrients, and all this flowing of the energy through the systems to function properly. So once we dehydrate on the body level, the cells get dehydrated. The arteries are made of cells, right? And if we dehydrate the cells, then the arteries no longer become flexible, right? And then we see the circulation go down, and the first symptom is typically blood pressure rises. And what happens is diuretics are prescribed. When diuretics are prescribed, great, that the idea is that there's water, the blood pressure's high, we take water out, the blood pressure goes down. But it's not going after the symptoms. And when we give blood pressure medication to people, the body is going to make a decision on whether it keeps water or flushes out toxins. And since the medication is going to create a more toxic environment, because water is being excreted, but it still needs water for the kidneys, the function of the brain makes a decision whether they're going to get rid of a certain amount of water or to get rid of toxins. It's obviously going to keep the water because it needs water to function. And so it keeps toxins in the body. And then those toxins further pollute the body, right? And the blood likes to stay alkaline. So a whole cascade of symptoms occur, right? Uric acid builds up. And then it has to be put somewhere. So that uric acid ends up in the joints, which could end up as rheumatoid arthritis type things, gout, right? So these are symptoms that are down the line. So most people are not getting enough water in general, right? And we're told for blood pressure issues, stay away from salt. And what they're talking about is salt. They're talking about table salt. Table salt has been refined and messed with, chemicals added, and all this other thing. So it's literally like poison when you take it. But salt from the sea salt, Himalayan salt, are extremely powerful and necessary. No one has ever died from overconsumption of salt. And the fact is that salt was equivalent to money back in the days, and that's where the term salary comes from, because it was so vitally important. It actually didn't matter if you had water, right? If you walked through the desert and you had water, you still could die because the water is actually hydrating you, but it's also flushing out minerals. And minerals and vitamins and electrolytes, which keeps the cells balanced, is what keeps the person alive. So what you can do to help the cleansing process, the first part of the cleansing process, if somebody is dehydrated, is to start drinking massive quantities of water. And what you can do is drink the water with, let's say, half a teaspoon of sea salt or Himalayan salt. So this will balance out the cells. And what I like to do is drink a half a tablespoon of sea salt and with lime juice, because this helps alkalize the body. Most people say, oh yeah, but lime's acidic or lemons are acidic. When it goes into the body, it helps to alkalize the system. So you're alkalizing the system. Upon waking up, drinking two or a liter of water, or at least 2 glasses of water, with a little bit of sea salt or Himalayan salt and a squeeze of a lime, preferably raw organic. So anybody who's having blood pressure issues or anything in general should be doing that, but just the general population would benefit from doing that to help keep the body balanced with electrolytes and alkaline. You'll notice that your energy will go up, you'll feel much better. And so that's just one little tip that will help your performance if you're training, or it can help stave off disease and make you feel better. So I hope that's helpful. That's something that I found is very simple. Water, lots of water, a little bit of sea salt and lime juice that people can put into their daily habits and see massive effects from it. All right, I hope that helps. Have a great day. Ian Hart checking out Earth Fit Training.